CQ, CQDX 076, Southern California, standing by.
I think it was 76 SoCal, 225 Northern California.
225 Northern California. Got a good copy on you, sir, down here. 076, Operator John, Ventura, California.
John, can you go up one? It's hard to talk on this one. Can you go up one channel?
QSY, one channel. .076 Ventura, California, standing by. 225, got a copy on you, sir. 076 Ventura, California.
Yeah, I'm Dr. Ventura. Yeah, I did a switch when I came up and everything went dark, but I'm back down here. Yeah, kind of good up here today. SoCal, and haven't had much of it this summer.
Yeah, roger on that. Yeah, it's been off and on, but yeah, it's been a little bit, but yeah, you guys were coming in pretty good. I was getting some, a lot of Arizona and New Mexico earlier.
Yeah, I had some short east stuff here, Rockies, Northern Rockies. We had that going on earlier. I just got been talking to a guy down here by, norCal. This Pomona Raceway. He was bombing it pretty open. He's down a couple channels, but, well, I just don't think there's that many operators anymore. You know, I'm looking at the street here. There's not much going on.
Hey, roger on that. Yeah, in my area here in Ventura, there's quite a few operators, so it can get pretty busy here. So I have to try and listen before I talk to make sure I don't interfere with anybody. But yeah, I think we got 6 to 10 maybe at the most down here in my area.
All right, that's pretty good. Now, but somebody QSK this. Let's see what's going on. Go ahead, QSK. Are you the retired firefighter? Awesome there, SoCal. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here. I can't hear San Diego where I'm at, but I can hear you.
San Diego's a little too close for you, and he's just obviously out of the sweet spot. Because you're 7 by 9, I had him about 1 by 2, so he's on the fringe of the good stuff. He's probably looking more Central Cal than Northern, I would think. That's a good thing. You know, it's luck of the draw.
Yeah, roger on that, roger on that. I think if I was down by my work, I'm on a bluff right over the ocean. I might be able to get him if I had a straight shot across the ocean, but where I'm at here, I have hills that kind of tuck behind, so I can't really get to them.
So being on the bluff by the ocean, are you high enough there to where you warm up a little bit more?
Here in Ventura, where I'm at, I'm on the hill above the ocean. I overlook the ocean, so I'm in a really good spot for DX.
Yeah, it sounds like it's a great spot. Is it a little more rural up there?
Yeah, where I'm at, I'm out of the main part of the city, so I'm up kind of away from the city. I look down on the city. Ventura City and Oxnard, California are right below me.
All right, sure. When you look up here and you're trying to picture that, it looks like one big, huge conglomeration of houses and people. But I can tell there are some rural aspects where you're at there.
Yeah, it's a single-family home community area, but there's agriculture and stuff kind of mixed in, and then behind me, it's basically nothing. It's just hills and stuff.
Well, it sounds like you got a good place. What kind of ag do you have down there around you?
There's citrus orchards down below. There's like strawberry fields and produce and stuff like that. But yeah, avocado, citrus, and just general produce type agriculture.
I was going to figure citrus. That was once the orange growing capital in Florida. In fact, Sunkist came up here in the 20s because they knew that they're going to be running out of ground down there, and they came up here in the 20s to try to get it going up here. And there's actually 2 small little towns within the conglomerate of the big, huge expansion of everything what's called Citrus Heights, and the other's called Orangevale. Well, that's because Sunkist came up here and they turned it into orchards. And then in the 30s, I believe it was the early 30s, we had a historic freeze here. We haven't had one like that since, where temperatures got to single digits, and several nights in a row. And within 3 days, the dreams have turned this into a Southern California orange grove.
Hey, Roger, on that. Yeah, I've actually heard of Citrus Heights. I haven't heard of the other town, but yeah, the citrus does not like the weather when it gets below 32. That is for sure.
The other orange field is right next to Citrus Heights. I had worked with a guy whose father had orchards. This guy would be about my age, 70s. And he told me the story. On the second night, they were going through the orchards, burning everything they could find. Pallets, they had smudge spots going. Anything they could find, they were burning it. Old pallets. And when those orange trees go, they have so much water. When they go, it almost sounds like a shotgun going off when that trunk splits. And he said you could hear boom, boom, all across the orchard. His father just went to it and started crying. And that was it. They were out of business the second night.
Oh, geez. Yeah, that would be terrible. Yeah, we've had a few days, in the last decade where we've had some cold weather. And one place I was living more down in the city, one night it was getting down to 28 degrees to 32. So yeah, they had tons of smudge pots. I look out the window and it was just the worst looking, just burning diesel smoke, just hovering about 10 foot off the ground, just everywhere. It was pretty crazy. Then they had helicopters going by trying to move the air around everything, so you could see the smoke propeller behind the blades. It was. I mean, it looked like a war movie when I was looking out into the field.
Okay. So, wow, that would be something to watch. Yeah, when we used to go down to Santa Barbara quite a bit, had a cold, came down from school down there, Santa Barbara, and we had a big freeze. That was in the night. People were going down there. And that freeze got a long ways down. One hill before Santa Barbara, the bogs were all dead. It hit it. Well, I called in here, plugging it up. With a great cue, nice talking with you. Thank you for the channel. We will get together there long enough to have a little chat. I do think possibly we've spoken before. You sound vaguely familiar. My memory's good, but short. 73 is from 225, Operator Larry, up here in northern Cal, and we're going to be going 10-7 on your final bit, okay? Bye-bye.
Hey, thanks a lot, 225 Larry up there in NorCal. Yeah, I think we have talked before, but yeah, I enjoyed the QSO, and thanks for the citrus stories, and we'll do it again sometime. Happy DXing, and have yourself a wonderful weekend, sir. World Radio 076 or 076 Ventura, California. Operator John, I'm clear.
Okay, 076. Hey, that other station, it was QT real quick, 225. Hey, Roger on that. I think it was Larry. Yeah, when I first moved here in the early, 71, shit, that's like John is like one of my neighbors. Everything east of Victoria used to be lemon fields. Everything east of Kimball Road used to be lemon orchards, and everything above Loma Vista used to be avocado trees and walnut trees. Kind of sad there was no government, said it was all farmland, but I'll tell you what, it's been going downhill all since then. Well, they call that progress, my friend. It's called progress. Speaking of avocado, the drug cartels in Mexico moved into the avocado business.